Anyone who has not had the fortune of having a pet does not fully understand the love and connection that can develop with an animal. These beings not only share our space, but also our emotions, becoming invaluable companions. Briton Rivière, a prominent Victorian painter, deeply understood this relationship and dedicated much of his career to capturing these emotional bonds in his works. In this video, we will explore how Rivière depicted animals not just as subjects in his paintings, but as beings with deep emotions and significance. I invite you to watch this video with your pet, if you have one. If not, I hope this video helps you understand the profound bond that can be shared with an animal. And if you have lost your pet, I hope you find in these paintings a tribute to the moments shared with them and the cherished memories. Let's begin. Briton Rivière was born on August 14, 1840, in London, England, into a family with a strong artistic tradition. His father, William Rivière, was a drawing master at Cheltenham College and later at the University of Oxford, where Briton also studied. From a young age, he showed exceptional talent for painting, exhibiting his first works at the Royal Academy at the age of 16. Rivière belonged to the Victorian era, a period characterized by a boom in the arts and a particular interest in nature and animals. Influenced by literature and the great advances in natural science of his time, Rivière collaborated with Charles Darwin on the illustration of The Expression of the Emotions in Man and Animals in 1872. This profoundly marked his artistic approach, as he sought not only to capture the form of animals, but also their essence and emotions. Although Rivière is well known for his paintings of dogs, his work encompasses a much wider variety of animals. For example, Pallas Athena and the Herdsman's Dogs, from 1876, based on Homer's Odyssey, shows the goddess Athena transformed into a shepherd surrounded by dogs. This painting stands out not only for its accuracy in the representation of animals, but also for its literary and mythological depth. Another notable work is The Sheep Stealer, from 1884, where Rivière captures a moment of tension and danger, depicting a sheep thief with his dog, ready to commit a robbery. These works demonstrate that his talent extended beyond dogs, encompassing a wide range of fauna and reflecting his interest in animal behaviors and their interaction with humans. Now, let's focus on some of his most iconic works where dogs are the protagonists and explore the emotions they capture. We begin with The Long Sleep from 1868. In the scene, we see an elderly man asleep in a chair by the fireplace, seemingly deceased, while two dogs try to wake him. The dogs, one black and white and the other completely black, are full of concern and desperation, reflecting their loyalty and devotion to the old man. The ambience of the painting is warm and homely, with details such as pigeons hanging on the wall, a broken clay pipe on the floor, and scattered dry leaves, suggesting the passage of time and the end of a life. The empty, dark fireplace may also symbolize the absence of life and warmth, reinforcing the feeling of loss. The dogs, with their expressions and postures, convey a deep sadness and an unbreakable emotional connection with their owner. Their attempts to wake him show a mixture of incomprehension and hope, highlighting the fidelity and unconditional love they have for the old man. But this is not the only painting where Rivière depicted the loss of an owner through the emotions of a pet. Resquiescat is a poignant work that showcases a dog's loyalty and grief at the loss of its master. In the scene, a knight lies dead, covered in medieval armor, atop a catafalque adorned with a luxurious embroidered blue cloth. At the foot of the knight, the dog waits patiently, gazing at its master with an expression of sadness and confusion. Resquiescat comes from the Latin word meaning rest. The full phrase is Resquiescat in pace, a Latin epitaph translated to English as rest in peace. The dog, depicted in great detail, emanates profound sorrow. A brown Landseer with a fixed, unyielding gaze, chest upright, and its two front paws alert. Its posture is one of total submission, and its look towards the deceased knight reflects a mix of loyalty and despair. The dog does not understand the finality of death, it only feels the absence of its master. The embroidered blue cloth adds a contrast of luxury and solemnity to the scene, highlighting the importance of the deceased and the animal's pain, emphasizing the tragedy of the moment. In this painting, Rivière also uses leaves on the ground, similar to the previous painting, to represent the passage of time and the arrival of death. Before we continue with the most beautiful painting by this artist, I want to remind you that on our website, you will find many other paintings by Briton Rivière available in our catalogue. On our website, you can find over 300 paintings that I have personally selected so you can have a historical painting in your home. I have ensured the best possible quality so that you receive a high quality piece that will last a lifetime in your collection. Shipping is completely free worldwide, so I invite you to visit our catalogue once you finish watching this video and order the painting you like the most. As always, thanks to everyone who has purchased and takes the time to send me their photos. It means a lot to me and makes these types of videos possible. Now, let's continue. The painting Fidelity by Briton Rivière is a poignant depiction of the relationship between a young man and his dog in a moment of great sadness. The scene unfolds in a simple and austere setting, which allows all the attention to be focused on the two protagonists and their emotional interaction. The young man is seated in a chair, his body slightly leaning forward and his head buried in his hands. This posture indicates deep emotional anguish, perhaps caused by a loss or a desperate situation. His worn and humble clothing suggests that he does not come from a wealthy background, adding an additional layer of vulnerability to his situation. The fact that he covers his face with his hands can also be interpreted as an attempt to hide his tears or to isolate himself from the pain he is experiencing. The dog, a central figure in the painting, stands beside the young man. Its body leans forward, with its head gently resting on the young man's knee. This posture is a clear display of empathy and support. The dog's eyes, full of love and concern, are fixed on the young man's face as if trying to comfort and understand his pain. The expression on the dog's face conveys a deep sense of loyalty and devotion, characteristics that are intrinsic to these animals and masterfully captured by Rivière. This work highlights the innate ability of dogs to perceive and respond to human emotions. Dogs, often considered man's best friend, have a keen sense of smell and an incredible ability to read body language, allowing them to detect changes in their owner's emotional state. In this painting, the dog is not only aware of the young man's sadness, but also shows a genuine desire to alleviate his suffering. This understanding and empathetic response from the dog underscore the deep emotional connection between them. Personally, I have been fortunate enough to have a dog in my life. This has led me to experience situations similar to what the young man in this painting is going through. Perhaps this is why I consider this painting a true masterpiece. In my opinion, the best paintings are those that make us connect with ourselves, and without a doubt, this one did that for me. I would love to know if you have ever had a pet and experienced something similar with them. Feel free to share your stories in the comments, and rest assured, I will read each one of them. This is a space dedicated to those unconditional friends. Thank you for reaching the end of this video. I hope you found it interesting, and if so, don't forget to leave me a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Remember to visit inspiraggio.com to buy your painting and follow me on my social media. You will find all the links in the description. See you soon, goodbye.